Hi, this is Yolanda Van Veen, and in this segment we're going to talk about how to make your own flower arrangements or making your own flower arrangements. Now, flowers come in so many shapes and sizes, and pretty much any plant has a flower if it has a bloom time. And so when you're making flower arrangements, there's some simple rules that you can follow, and it'll make your arrangements a lot easier. First of all, I always make my arrangements based on the vase. So I let the vase tell me what to do, because if you have certain flowers that are really large, they're going to look funny in a small vase, or if they're really small, they'll just get lost in a large vase. So I always remember that simple is the best. So when making flower arrangements, don't use too many flowers and make each flower count. And that way you can get by with fewer flowers and even prettier show. For example, this vase has a calla lily on the vase itself, so it's beautiful to add calla lilies into the arrangement. But there's all different types of flowers that you can add to it as well. And I found less is more, and still, see how that's too large for the arrangement or for the vase? So I wouldn't use a large flower in a small vase. So by just using a few flowers, you'll find, in groups of 3 as well, that it'll be much prettier than using really large flowers. And less is always more. So even by just putting a few flowers together, you can have a beautiful arrangement. And I always use groups of 3s because 3s always looks the best. And you can add some filler too, or even some eucalyptus or any other type of flowers to it. But I found in the end, just by having a few smaller flowers, they really are beautiful. And again, we can add a lot taller flowers, but I found that you don't want too much height if you have a small vase. And the same if you have a smaller vase, you only want to use small flowers. So even having a few taller flowers are not going to look good. It's better to cut them down and make them a little smaller. By making flower arrangements very simple, the flowers show, and that way you can enjoy your flowers, whether they're from your garden or the market, for 1, 2, maybe even 3 weeks.